Acceleration set to 100.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. That's taken in by Golden.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing to begin is Richardson. Pass caught right side by Travis. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Covers very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. To the outside, catch made by Evans. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The run, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
5. From the 43, here's second down and 5. To the ground, he'll get it again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And now it's fourth down.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation for the Packers.
That's going to be fielded back at the 5. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Here we go. He'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Pass, caught. It's Golden. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 24-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down at the 13-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Ready.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He gets free. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move on to a 7-3 lead.
Makes the score Lions 7, Packers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
the 25. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He's a short one, caught by Kraft. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a huge play for Detroit. It covers 63 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, it's about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here we go.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
First carry for David Montgomery. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales. And
he will take this one across into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 1st down, it's Richardson. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, Richardson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy. Just puts a little too much in front of him.
Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Richardson to throw. Going up top. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Handoff here, up the middle, and some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here we go. Ready?
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Richardson. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave.
Richardson's pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They'll come up to third and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Ready? Set.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Colin Oliver in on the tackle.
34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Come on. Set.
Here comes a throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the field.
7-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Set. Hut. Set.
Now give up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 16-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chain. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good running back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 45. What?
Now this time they'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Detroit.
In this offense, they just continue to find such creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers. And this time they use the pre-snap motion to help their guy gain leverage. And it's just an easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll run on 2nd down. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he gets this up close to the 40. Big lineman Aline McNeil ends the play there.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing is Richardson. It's complete to Evans. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's
A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Packers.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Packer first down.
It's Richardson on the move. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the Lions' 40-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. A second down throw for Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Richardson. That's caught. It's Evans. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Now Richardson. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Richardson going to look to throw. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. The coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goes to second and
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. From the gun, Richardson. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up third and goal. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson to the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will cut the deficit to 7.
Packers 13.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, Zach. 2, blue. Check, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get your money down. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
Here we go. 10 black.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And the Packers have recovered the football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll try the right side this time, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yards there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. That is caught by the tight ends. Root Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Come on, set. Ready.
Now again, on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
His band pass on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 28.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. David Montgomery, touchdown Lions. At his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11 and 12 on the season. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Let's
The
go.
Lions will set up for the
33,
two-point
yellow.
conversion.
Set, huh?
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get across the 5, and that's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
At their own 6-yard line.
Run on first down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down on the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
First down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. There's a short one caught by Kraft. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there. It's probably the best possible outcome.
A gain of 6 yards, and it's third down.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now,
and this is blocked.
in this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got his tight end. That's the corner. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Down. Hut, hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. Coming across, he's got him in the hands of Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now.
Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. ground, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. Richardson to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On first down, he's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that'll set up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. And down to the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's set.
Up the middle they go. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Up at the 29.
He's tackled on the 29-yard line.
Now it's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Here we set.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down out past the 45. It's a gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion now. They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. Without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
At the 34-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll run to the right with Montgomery. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
Lions 42. Packers 19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ready.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Montgomery. And he'll get about halfway there. To gain a 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he will score again. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Packers 19.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
15. And a Packer 1st down.
Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. They'll come up here. First and 10.
That's another Packers.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 24 now, here is second and 5. Looking to throw. Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Richardson gonna look to throw, and they're gonna get him a second time. He goes down again. Lee McNeil. He spins to drop him for a sack, and that would bring up fourth down.
Ready, ready.
They'll go for it. Love. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and
9. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Okay.
Here's a second and 9.
Down. Set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he's going to have the first down. And that is not officially ended, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Ready.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Here we go.
Second and 11.
52 blue. Hut, hut.
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.